Right, we're going to get back into the tournament. I've topped my water up, so... Where's the team? We're in 6th place. Oh, I'm actually in the top 20 of the team, just. I missed the first 15 minutes, forgot the event was on. I don't normally play 5-minute blitz, so anything can go wrong in any of these games. I very rarely play 5 minutes, it's always 3 minutes I normally play. So 1, 2, 3. I've had 5 wins, a draw and a loss, well that's not bad. That's not bad because my average opponent is about 2,000, so that's very good at my level. So we're just waiting for our next game. So 1833, good luck. My opponent's only 1500 in bullet, so much stronger in the slower time controls. Unless he's not played that many games, let's just take. Okay, I don't know if that's the best move. Nothing wrong with being cautious, I often do that myself. Let's just develop and pawn up. Yeah, he's playing quickly, I'm just going to develop and castle here, I think. Just keep it simple, make sure the queen can drop back. I'm not sure I want to trade. Ooh, that's nasty though. Or is it? If I go here, knight down, but the bishop is covered. Or I could just simply trade, but I don't want to. I'm going to take a risk and go back, guard the pawn. If knight down, I have to step across or back. But then this is an issue, so I go here and pre-move to take and hope I'm not blundering everything. Right, so I probably just have to drop the knight straight back and again hope I don't get it trapped somehow. And bishop up or knight up looks sensible. Knight up, complete development. Well, he's played knight forward, but there's no knockout blow. He's maybe wanting to trade here, but it feels like I should try and develop first. Unless I'm missing something, I very well could be missing something. Like, he's got knight across and I take it. As long as I can drop my knight somewhere without just forgetting it's there and then g4 and it's trapped, as long as I don't allow that, which I'm perfectly capable of doing. Well, have we got 53 minutes left? Yeah, he's played forward, so he wants me to take and go here, I guess, so I think I should drop back here first. Now, it's just a case of which do I take if he takes. He might not take, he might go here. He has knight and I can go here, feels instinctively right. But then I can't challenge his knight. So I'm going to go with a bishop, so if he pushes immediately I can just grab a pawn. So he lets me take, he didn't want to do that. So now I'm going to move out the way and maybe come in, so he doesn't have this option now. If he pushes I'll take, then I could take here and simplify. It's risky, very risky. I'm just trying to get a bit more counterplay. He might go here, cut that off, and then I might have to come back. Okay, so he's allowed me forward, hit the bishop. Now he can't go here without hanging a pawn. He just lets me take. Okay, I'm going to do it then. And I'm going to try and gain a bit of space, free up the rook potentially. No. I think I better take this knight before it gets too dangerous. I'm going to try and push the pawn. I want to play this, but right now it doesn't work. So I'm going to try and open things up before I just get checkmated here. Let's go here. If he takes, I'll go with the queen and get the queen off the board. He's playing really, really well, terrifically well. Now if I go there, he takes, I could go here, but that feels wrong. If I go here, takes is fine. I think it's fine, but if he takes, I'm going to take. And I'll take. I'm just desperately hoping I'm not getting checkmated, of course. I'm going to bring the rook in and hit the pawn just while he can't take and win on the spot. If he gets something like this, it's very dangerous, very dangerous. Maybe I've got queen up and cover from the edges, I don't know. Very tricky position I've got myself into here. So does he defend his pawn? I mean, he's got multiple ways he can defend it. He's got 3, 4, 5 different moves to defend it. Or has he seen an attack? Has he seen a knockout blow that I've missed? There might well be one. I am an amateur after all, so just needs one move to miss and a game has gone, like I did in the game that I lost. Yeah, he's gone that way, so I'm looking at maybe queen here and queen here. If he goes here, I can always check and run away, I think. So I'm going to go here. If he goes here, I can always just throw in a check somewhere and then work out where to go. I mean, he could just repeat back and forward. He could do that. But I've maybe got queen back here. Challenge the queen, get it off the board, and then it's a bit easier to play. Or it should be in principle anyway. And obviously I've got to try and use the clock. I've got to try and put my opponent under pressure on the clock if I can't do it positionally. It's one or the other. Oh, my opponent's disconnected. Okay, let's hope this is legitimate. And I didn't remember where my opponent's from or what his internet connection was like. But there's no reason to just abandon the game. I mean, you have to wait a long time to claim a victory, but okay, let's hope this is okay. You want to win games fair and square as well, of course, but you see, he's much higher rated in blitz than in bullet. 1300 games, 300 games, so he's clearly stronger in the slow time controls. Oh, he hasn't reconnected. He might have had an actual issue, then that's unfortunate. You want to win games fair and square at the end of the day, don't you? Where's the team? We're here. Right, 2269, good luck. You see, it goes green way, connects, so he's gone berserk. Oh, he's playing the Herstrom Gambit. This is called the Herstrom Gambit. You only tend to see it within a certain range of players. If you ever see a really low-rated player playing this, chances are they're not a really low-rated player. Although that feels wrong. That feels wrong straight away. I think I can take back here. Yeah, it feels like he's misplayed this. How do I punish this? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know the theory well enough in this. It's just threaten mate. Just playing a random move. Just making him stop and think. Let's go here. My knight's still guarded by the bishop. I can drop back. As long as I'm careful. It's all about rapid development. He'll come forward and I might even just come back. In most lines, you just drop the knight back to where it started from. And now I cover this, and then you just build again, basically. Let's hit the bishop and take. He's gone back. Okay, so I go for logical development. Now, do I go right back? I could throw a check in, actually. I don't see what's wrong with throwing a check in. Let's just check there. Okay, again, it feels wrong. I've got knight forward, bishop forward, knight across, bishop forward, bishop up, takes makes sense. I'm going to play knight up and hit the bishop. Then I might have to do something like this, or knight across and prepare castling. If my opponent hadn't gone berserk mode, I'd be seriously worried here, seriously worried, because he's playing a very, very attacking opening. Okay, now that knight's loose. I don't see how to punish it. I can go here. I think I should just be cautious, so knight up. I've prepared an option to castle if I need it. The bishop can drop back, the knight can drop back. Now, can I take? I don't think that works. Ooh. Mind you, I can go up one here, right? I want to go this side, king side. He's got knight across. Oh, he offers a queen trade. He's bailing out. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Just hope that my pieces have got squares to retreat to. Castle. I could allow this, I think. That's playable. Let's play pawn up so I don't forget about it. Okay. I'm going to play pawn up and take there. Whoa, he's castled. I can't take. I think I should start to put some pressure on. Now, do I waste a move doing this so he can never push it? Actually, maybe I should. Just so I keep these intact. Now I'm going to try and put some pressure on. He's offered a knight trade, but I can allow him to undouble my pawn, so I'll just go forward. Okay, now I'm going to double up and threaten to come in. Okay. Can I go something like this? I'm going to push this pawn forward first. He's playing every move at light speed, isn't he? Every move. So if I go here, he comes down. Knight across takes. Or do I do this? I'm going to ignore this and go after his king. I'm just going to sack the pawn. I'm just going to take. He can just take them both. I'm going after the king. I might not get the king. Woo. So he wants this. He wants that. That feels a bit bold. I'm going to take. He's played so quick, and he knows what he's doing here. He's played so fast. He's just blowing me wide open. But I'm threatening to take. Oh, he's took. Okay, let's play here and check. Now, if he goes here, you don't take. You just lose the knight. You just check and try and whip the bishop. If he goes here, I'm going to try and get him checkmated if I can. Now, do I go back and let him take? The knight across threatens mate. Oh, he's got a square though. He's got the annoying square and all my time has gone. He's just destroyed me, hasn't he? He's just done extremely well here. I'm just going to bail out and take if he takes. He's just blown me out of the water. He really has played extremely well. Let's push. Okay, I'm going to have to click into bullet mode soon. Let's just drop back and try and run my pawn. Let's hit the pawn. Have I just blundered that? I mean, I can definitely get back and sack. So it should be a draw. Should be a draw. Yeah, it's just going to be a draw now. Hold on, I can queen there. I'm going to play on here. Oh, it was a repetition. It was a repetition. Clearly it's a theoretical draw. I thought I could flag him. Well done to my opponent for getting a draw there. Well done. 2-1-7-3. Good luck. Another one going berserk. Try and play some slightly off main openings just to try and make my opponents use a little bit of time. Especially so when they've gone berserk mode. Let's pre-move to take. He plays up. I'll just drop back. You can take or you can drop back, generally speaking. I might try and prepare castle and queen side here. Just prepare it. And he's unpreparing it. So I guess knight up makes sense. The knight's loose, the bishop's loose. Oh, he's coming. This could get a bit dangerous now. Very dangerous. If a castle he takes here, I'm going to play knight up and challenge the knight and then try and castle, I think. But I'm so close to being blown out of the water. What? Okay, let's just take. Now I'm threatening knight up. He's got this though. If he takes here, I've got knight up potentially, but well, his knight would be hanging, wouldn't it? It's whether he can go for this, but his knight covers that, so I'll just drop back. I just need to get castled somewhere and then try and play the game. Probably kingside if it's possible, but I have to take there. I just have to bail out of this, I think. I'm going to castle this side just so he can't take either way without the queen being gone with a check. Now I might be able to grab the pawn and simplify, but I'm so close to being blown wide open. My opponent's king is lovely and tucked away. So I've got to play the clock as much as a position here. Oh, that gives me a chance to push though. And that gives me a chance to push. Takes, takes. I'm going to try a push here. Just hope I'm not getting checkmated. Maybe I should have pushed the other pawn, I'm not sure. Very, very, very dangerous position. So he's going straight for the jugular. A rook up. If he takes, I take here. If he takes, I take here. I think it has to be rook up. If he takes, I take. He takes, I take. And I'm guarding the mate in one threat. I'm going to take. Okay. I've got to get off this file, otherwise there was a pin on the queen. And I've got to hope I can get the other rook somehow across. He's triple stacked it, but can't I just take a pawn? If he takes, I take, he takes. And I'm lost, so no I can't. I can push. And he pushes. Or I can queen back. It has to be queen back. If he pushes, I have to go forward. Boy, this is unpleasant. Very unpleasant. I need the king across and the rook behind, I think. Okay, what does that do? Oh, he's looking to actually take. I'll go out of the way so I can take. So again, the same thing. Take, 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 take. I have to go across, right? He takes. Doesn't feel right at all. I'm going to go here. I have to be able to get back and guard the pawn or get my rook across. That's probably a nice move. So close and yet so far. I've got to stop him going here. I don't see the move, but I can always go on one or the other of these, so let's go here and line up a back rank threat. Oh god, I've just missed that. Oh, I didn't see it. I just didn't see it. I just didn't see the fact that he'd lined the threat up. Oh, well done. I just simply didn't see it. Okay, that's unfortunate. Another loss. Very unfortunate, only my second loss in 10 games. Not bad for 5 minutes, considering I never play 5 minutes. 6 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. Well done to my opponent there. I just simply missed the threat. I just simply overlooked it. So there's the team. See, I don't expect to be one of the top 20 scorers. I'm just in it right now, but I don't expect to stay there. 1705, good luck. Another one, about 200 or 300 points higher than his bullet, just like that player earlier. I'll play a gambit line just to try and mix it up a bit here. I'm going to play a very weird gambit line. I don't know why he's moved his knight there. I mean, he's given me a chance just to develop a pawn, and then maybe again if he goes back. Let's just play bishop up and maybe knight across. And just put pressure on the pawn. Rook across or queen up guard and hit the pawn. The rooks are connected. My opponent's developed as well, to be fair. Got a perfectly playable position. No, I think I can actually just take that. I get the benefit of hitting the knight. It's guarded. What? Oh, he's just overlooked the fact that I was simply had the bishop there. So it must make sense to take. Now take with tempo on the queen. He just overlooked the fact that it was there, so threatened to move the knight across and get the queen off. I'd love to get the queen off now. Oh, that allows it perfectly. If he moves, I just whip the bishop off instead. It's another piece less to worry about. Ooh, that's a mistake. Again, it gives me another tempo. He's actually covering it, so he's okay. But I can take and I can pile in. So I think we go here. Rook across, I could even just simply take. You'd always want 2 rooks for a queen on most of the time. I'm threatening knight up. He just simply forgot the bishop was there early, didn't he? He just missed it, that's all. So he's offering the queen trade, which is something that I want, so I'm going to go for it. Now, where do I want my knight? I'm going to pop the knight forward. The bishop guards the pawn. And I'm going to try and double up somehow, and maybe pawn up to make sure I don't blunder a sloppy back rank. Ooh, that doesn't feel right. Knight across and pawn up feels good. Let's go here first so his knight can't come forward. I'm going to go here, hit the rook, and then I'm going to hit the knight next move. I just have to be careful about something like this and I can't run away, but let's just hit the knight. If he comes forward, I just simply take it. But now when he gets beyond my knight, I've potentially got a check if I have to bail out, but I could actually end up losing a piece. I've got to be careful. If I can get a pawn up, that would be nice. Yeah, he hasn't tried to punish it. So I think I should get the rooks connected and get the knight so it's free to move about wherever it wants to go. Now, does rook up win here? If he takes, I take. If he takes, I take back. So I think rook up wins. If he takes here, I just take the rook. If he takes, I take back and get the rook off. And I'm a pawn and a piece up. So that's a safe pre-move. Yeah. Again, that's what I meant earlier on. It's an arena. Get on with the next game. 2062. Good luck. Let's play another carrot. Let's go in early g6 this time and get out of book very early. Out of the standard book very early. I want to play queen up and potentially pawn up at some point. Let's just go unusual for the carrot. Let's pin the knight. Maybe take. Let's take. Let's play a knight up and maybe knight back, maybe castle. Let's castle. Pawn up. I want pawn up. I'll take. I don't think he'll take here, but he might do. You never know. Rook across, so I'm going to develop. Now I'll take with a knight if he takes, and we'll get the bishop off the board. Although it does leave a backward pawn. Now I'm going to threaten to take and just put pressure on. It is adequately covered. I've seen that. Ooh. Ooh, that's bold. Okay, I'm going to take this one. How does he go? That is bold, isn't it? Very bold. It's very bold, but it might be winning. It might be. I'm really not sure whether to do this. I know he's going to play this at some point. So I'm going to try and double the rooks up and put pressure on this file. I don't think I can do anything about stopping this, so I'm going to just double my rooks up and pile in the middle. Right, so let's pile in the middle and threaten to even sack at some point if we have to. Wow, so he's just said, right, I'm off all in. So I'm going to make room for the knight in case he goes here. If he goes here, I think I jump across. If he goes here, I can't stop it, so make room to retreat. But yeah, he's played this very well. He's opened his king up, but he's got a lot of extra space. I'm really, really bogged down here. This is a problem. Now that I didn't expect. Now, do I sack a pawn here? Hold on, has he just blundered knight takes? I think he has. I think he's blundered. If he takes, I just take the bishop, and he's lost, because he loses the other bishop as well, so he can't take back. I think he's pushed the wrong one. But he's still actually got a very good position. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Let's play over hit the bishop and threaten to trap this one, depending on what he does. I'm hitting this as well, I've seen that, but I've got a lot to worry about here. So I'm going to take this, and now I'm going to take this and just drop back. Now I'd like to get the bishop in here and get that off the board. So can I go here? It doesn't work. Can I go here? He pushes. Can I go here? That's stupid. I think I can push here. He has to counter push. If he plays queen takes, I've got queen takes here, or I can just trade. Yeah, if he sees the same pin that I had, I'm hitting this pawn. It really breaks his pawns up, so he has pushed. So do I sack is a question. It looks very strong. I'm going to go for it. It looks strong. It might be a mistake, but it looks strong, so I'm going to go for it. 2 pawns for a piece, but a very open king. And if I'm lost, I'm lost. Well, I've lost a few games already. I'm going to lose some games, so you might as well try it. It's a team event. You might as well take some risks. Of course, there's a difference between taking risks and being just plain stupid, of course. Have to take with a rook there. Go with a queen. He's got check. My king's on the wrong square now. Obviously, my queen guards the bishop, which is why I did it this way, so I've got king across potentially. So it's 3 pawns against 6 pawns. Well, that's a forced move. I've got no choice. If I go back there, he just simply takes. So that's forced. If something wanders off, I might have a check and get his bishop off. Bishop has wandered off. I think I need to come back there. But I don't have any squares to advance to. I'm in difficulty here. But if I can shift this bishop, then the queen maybe gets in. Maybe bishop back was a move there. I'm going to trade. And I'm going to drop the bishop back and offer a trade. He's got check and I just step up. Ooh. And I've blundered the bishop check. So I have to block, right? I think that's forced. I'm going to try and get the queen off. I'm in trouble now. I've got 3 pawns for a piece. You'd normally want that, but I'm in a heap full of difficulty here. I don't have anything, do I? Queen across, he just takes and I resign. Bishop up, he takes. I think this is forced as well. If he takes here, I take. If he takes here, I think I can take. And if I've miscalculated, fair enough. If I'm lost, I'm lost. You're going to lose games as an amateur player, so I'm trying to release my queen to go after his king. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I was looking at, queen check. And wherever he moves, you take the knight. That was my idea. But I've still got 3 pawns versus a knight. But this is annoying. I can't step back. And I can't step forward. So I've got 1 move or 2 moves. He's got no knight check. So I'm just going to block it off of the trade. But now I can step back, right? I guard my pawn. I hit the knight. Knight in is a move. And I think I can maybe step up. Or king up maybe. Let's see what he does and then work it out. He has come forward, so I just try not to blunder my pawns. Queen up feels like a move. Check up, check and take. I can't go any of these. I can go here. He's got a knight check there and a step up and I'm fine, I think. He goes here up. I'm going to play it because I can't afford to lose all my time. I've given away my time advantage now. He doesn't have check there. He does there and a step here. And if he takes, I take. And it's not checkmate, so I figure that's playable. It might not be. But now I'm going to get checks coming in if he doesn't check me, depending on exactly what he does here. He can check and grab a pawn, but his knight's weak. Ooh, very tricky, very tricky. Okay, well now I think I can grab this pawn, right? I can't pre-move it, but I mean I almost could pre-move it, but he could throw in a dicey move. Let's roll our pawn and make him think a bit. I'm just trying to make him stop and think again. If he checks, I step up, his knight's under attack. I'm going to try and check. Oh, he's allowed it. He's blundered it. Just resigns, yeah. Wow. Wow, very good, very good. I did well to convert that one, I think. Oh, Crusher's top of the team. 43 points, seriously good. 2-1-3-3, good luck. I suspect he's going berserk in a lot of games. He's happy to go berserk in bullets, so no doubt you will in 5 minutes. Okay, let's take... Again, I'm going to go out of bog standard. You just got to watch out for moves like this in some of these lines, like knight up, and maybe just castle if he plays bishop down. Okay, I'll let him play bishop down. Ooh, this might get a little bit spicy. He's going the other side. Well, it might get a bit spicy. It will do. Okay, I might as well push my pawns as well. Just push, take. Now is he going to sack? Okay, I'm going to hit that queen immediately. I don't want the queen there. He's looking at this, which I've blundered. But he doesn't have a check, so he might have hung his knight. So if I take, knight down, knight across... I'm going to take it. Bishop across. I'm going to push. Yeah, this is just one of them games where he's all in from the instant, isn't he? Have to guard it. Bishop guards the pawn. It's whether I can... Oh, I can't go there because he gets checkmate. Oh, yikes, I'd missed that. Oh, this is not pleasant, is it? I've got no counterplay either. His king is perfectly safe. He just has to find the one move that unlocks the door. And what on earth do I do? If I move this knight, it's checkmate, so that knight can't move. That knight can't move. This rook can't move. If I go there, it's checkmate. If I go here, I can't go anywhere else. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If I grab a pawn, he takes here. I can grab a pawn, and he's in anywhere. Oh, crikey, Mickey's done well here. Have I got no other way to guard that? I'm going to play queen across and try and play rook up and sack the rook. I'm going to hope I can sack the rook here. I don't think I can. I think I've just been caught out by a player who's played a very tricky line and it's worked for him. So there comes a judging point where I have to say, right, I might be lost here, so... Hold on. Rook up to cover this. He can take, but I take, right? He's just going to be a bit careful he doesn't give too many attacking pieces away. Then he's not got enough to checkmate. If I get the rook in here, kind of guards things, and then I try and get the queen up. Okay. Now I offer a queen trade. He's just going to be a bit careful it doesn't unravel, because it could unravel very rapidly if it does. Oh, he's just hung his queen. You can't explain that in a rapid game, can you? He just had a lapse in concentration. It's a check as well. So he just resigns. Wow, what a tricky game. I thought I was completely destroyed there. Unbelievable, unbelievable. How long's left? Oh, 19 minutes. 3 more games. Oh, we're playing a women's FIDE master, 2, 3 or 4. Good luck. Let's go c4. Okay, no pre-move here. No, I'm going to take there. Let's be sensible. Let's take. That gives me knight up, hit the bishop. Allows a trade as well. Okay, I'm going to do that. Just develop rook across. Okay, well that gives me a pawn. If takes, I'm going to go here and stop the castling, at least for a move. Just cut this. It's not going to be for long, but it's an annoying move. Okay. Now I've got queen up here. I can hang a pawn, but it doesn't actually get hung. So I'm going to hit the pawn and pretend I've lost this pawn and go for a pin. Clearly no title player could ever fall for that, of course. Now have I got knight up here? This is guarded, but this is a move, and I can come back. Takes, takes. But that bishop is nicely boxed in. Nicely boxed. I'm just going to play a very quiet move and drop the queen back, maybe. It's a very, very quiet move. Actually, maybe I had bishop back there. I don't want to trade the queen. Queen back is a move. Okay, I'm going to go here so the bishop can come back if she goes here. I should have maybe played my instinctive move knight earlier on, but the idea was to open things up while the king's in the middle, but it releases her bishop as well. Oh no, I don't mind giving up the bishop there. Right, I'm going to go forward now. If she takes the rook, I'm going to take back with the bishop, I think. And then I can potentially go in and take here. If takes here, I'm going with the pawn. Okay, but now I go here. Pin the knight. I just have to find a way to get my queen in the game. That's actually... Oh, she's giving me the exchange back. Take, 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 take. Okay, I'm going to do that. I have to do that. So let's play rook across and try and come in the middle. I know what I want, or at least I'm threatening check. Hit the pawn. I'm trying to get the queen into play. I'm going to go and hit the pawn. Maybe pawn up is a move. Pawn up threatening checkmate. If up, I can take, or I can take here first. I'm hitting this if the queen wanders back, which it's done. So I can take, take, take. Ooh, and I got queen check. Take, take, take. Take if queen takes, takes. Doesn't work. I think I should just keep it simple. Ooh, goes back. Okay, I'm going to threaten to pin the queen. It's still a threat, but how much of a threat? I'm going to push a pawn up first. Make sure I've got squares. Okay. Well, now I'm going to go after the king, but the king's probably safe now. Maybe I needed to be here, I'm not sure. That's not an option in one move. I'm going to go here then. I stop the pawn and the rook across is a threat to hit the pawn. Okay, that keeps the queen tied down. You've got to guard the threat. I'm just trying to encourage the weakening of the king's position. Without weakening my own, of course. Now, do I have pawn up at some point? I don't think I do. Ooh. That doesn't feel right. Going, takes, takes, up. I'm going to play here and maybe forward, maybe take. She might actually promote here, but I've got the option to come behind. She might be able to promote a pawn. Rook up. There's no obvious way in. I'm going to get the king off the back rank. Maybe I should have just played rook across there. Yeah. I don't see a way to win, so I'm going to play rook across and try and get the rook off the board. But it doesn't actually work, does it? Let's push a pawn. Ooh, that's very nasty. I just missed that. I simply missed that, didn't I? Yeah, I just didn't see that. Well done. I just simply overlooked the threat until it was too late. So you say well done. You get on with the next one. Where am I? I'm 299 out of 2,500 players. That's not bad going. Like I say, considering I really never play a 5-minute blitz. I'm 300 now. 9 wins, 3 losses and 2 draws I think I've had there. 2014, good luck. I keep hoping my opponents are going to use berserk mode. I never do, but I'm quite happy for every one of my opponents to. Well, let's change the diagonal. Take with a pawn if takes. Just trade there. Get my pieces developed, goes back. Okay, just get developed. Now let's not take. If takes, I need to take because the knight hits the queen. Then I've got knight to take back and pop the knight on g7. I'll take with a knight, gets it a square further forward, it helps to reinforce this. Okay, pawn up is a natural move, then I can maybe push. I'm going to do that. If takes a bishop, I'll take. If takes a pawn, I take with check and win the rook, so that won't happen. Oh, see, that just blunders straight away. Right, can I do this? I don't think I can, so I'm going to push a pawn here. Oh, my opponent's allowed me to push a pawn. That feels like a mistake, but is it? Is it? Is it? Let's just play queen up and guard this for now. Don't allow any nonsense with 2 pieces here. Well, the knight down hits the rook and pawn. I've just blundered the pawn, haven't I? I'm going to take there. My opponent had knight down with a fork. So again, I've got a very, very poor position here. Or at least on the face of it. But can my opponent find the knockout blow? Now I'm going to go forward and threaten to push. I'm happy to trade queens. Or I think I'm happy to trade queens. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take that. I think I can push a pawn here. If down, I'm going to go across. It looks scary. Looks very scary. Can always take and grab a pawn, but then this pawn is loose. Right, I'm going to take there. I'm going to play across, just hit the knight. If takes, this is loose. Queen in is a very dangerous threat, but again, there's an initial check. And maybe I come back. I'm going to play h5 here. Queen couldn't get the queen off the board, but I'm happy to do that anyway. Okay, I'm just going to take. Now I'm going to threaten a check here. If the knight wanders off, I'm threatening a crushing rook in. So I need that knight to wander off. I don't think it will. So is there any reason not to play this? My knight can't benefit anywhere. I'm just going to pin the rook and try and simplify it and make it slightly easier to play. It might be a repetition, it might be. I've pre-moved in case rook takes rook. Knight has gone back. Okay. I'm going to play knight back and try and get my knight into the game. It's still a safe pre-move if takes. If takes here, I still take the pawn, or I take and take the pawn. And I'm looking to get knight f6 to pressure this. So, I say it's still a safe pre-move to capture the rook. Queen has gone back. Does that hang this now? Lucky that you've got rook here. No, I'm just going to play knight up as I planned. Again, it's still a safe pre-move to take. The knight's hitting the pawn. Whoa, now I can just take and take, right? Am I missing something? I think I take and I grab a pawn. There is a pawn loose, but... Do I guard this? Take, 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 check, and I grab another pawn. I don't think I'm any worse, but I might be. Now, can I do this is a question. Well, this is lost anywhere. So I think I go here. Oh, and I've put my knight out of play. Ooh, my knight's trapped. If this king gets one square, my knight's trapped. Oops, I blundered shockingly there. My knight was nearly trapped. I miscalculated one move and that was it. Check, you go there. I'm going to try and bring the king up. I'm probably losing this one, but I'm not sure. My opponent just feels like they've got this slightly more coordinated position. I'm going to try and bring the king in over. Okay, I've definitely lost a pawn now, and I've lost the game. Yeah, I'm just going to waste a couple of moves here, but no point is there. If you're lost, you're in arena, get on with another one. 6 minutes left, time for one more game. So I've just tailed away a little bit here, but not to worry. Not to worry. This will be my last game, I think, now, 2011. Good luck, unless it goes very rapidly. Okay, another one going berserk. Might be going berserk every game. Let's play another carrow. Okay. I'm going to go g6. Now I'm going to push. I'm going to get the bishop out and then block. I'm going to try and get knight up. Ooh, I'm going to play a very early pawn up here. If takes, I'll take. Right, but now I've got knight up and I think I can come in. Let's play queen up, hit the pawn. Don't play this and allowing this. c3 is sensible, I think. Now c5 feels right. It might not be right, but it feels right. Players up that way. I'm going to play the knight here so the queen can drop back anywhere. I'm going to go here. Potential to take, potential to castle. Potential to blunder, of course, so let's get castled. I want to play knight up. Takes, takes, and have I got this? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to let my opponent mess my pawn structure up in the hope that I can do this. Okay. I'm going to try and get forward here, I think. Actually, just give up a pawn and get the active. If takes, I take. Now I can go back, hit this, or I can go forward. Forward feels right. It doesn't mean it is, but it feels right. Centralize. Okay, now the bishop can maybe start getting active here. So I've got bishop up. Have I really blundered that? If takes, I don't have this because knight's in, so I'll just take back. I'm going to go here. I've still got this move in reserve, but I don't want it. That's a problem. I'm going to have to play this. Yeah, I'm just losing this one now, not to worry. Maybe I should have agreed to draw. I didn't obviously expect to blunder quite as much as what I did do. My opponent might actually sack here. Takes, takes, I'm guessing. How do I sack through? I don't see it. Let's drop back. This is a move I'm concerned about, which is why I'm thinking of taking. Right, I'm going to take now. I'm going to have to take. Okay. Let's play queen up, hit the pawn. I don't see how I get round the back. I'm trying to get round the back. I'm going to try and, just gradually work my way in. It's my only possible hope. Oh, well, that gives me tempo to hit a rook. I still guard the pawn. Queen down. So if I go here, block my queen, but I go here and I'm getting in right. Offers a draw. Go on, I'll take a draw. Well done. 2:40 left. There's no point starting a game there. I'm just going to play too quick. So that'll be the end of me, I think, in this. 28 points I've finished on, so I am actually in the team's top performers so far. Where am I? I'm 330th, just outside now. So I've performed at 2179, average opponent 2022. So I think that's 9 wins, 3 draws and 4 losses. So that's actually not bad, is it? At my level, that's actually not bad. I won't just say run the clock down another 2 minutes now. I'll just update this as and when I upload it. But that's actually gone pretty well.